In this video, we'll be taking a look at 4 MLB games happening on June 30th, 2025, and providing you with free team picks and total picks for each one of those games, so 8 picks in total. Welcome back to Cash Out Sports. Let's dive right into it. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe and to click the bell icon to get notified as soon as these videos get released, so that you have more time to plan out your bets as we provide these videos on a daily basis. I can guarantee that you'll have all the important information that you'll need on these 4 MLB games after fully watching this video. One more thing before we start. If you would like to gain access to our best exclusive sports picks to take your journey to the next level, then check out our Patreon in the link down below, where we offer our best single picks, parlay picks, and much more. Now let's get started. San Diego Padres versus Philadelphia Phillies. A new National League Series gets underway in Philadelphia, pitting the host Phillies against the San Diego Padres. This matchup features two teams in very different positions. The Phillies sit atop the National League East after a recent series win, while the Padres are looking to bounce back from a series loss that has them in second place in the National League West. The starting pitching matchup heavily favors the home team. San Diego is sending Matt Waldron to the mound for his first start of the season, and his recent track record doesn't inspire much confidence. His work in the minor leagues this year has been shaky at best, resulting in a 5.04 earned run average across 8 starts. This isn't a new issue either, as he posted a 4.91 earned run average in 26 starts for the Padres last year. With a sample size that large, it's clear he's a pitcher who gives up runs. That's a recipe for disaster against a potent Phillies lineup that boasts the 8th best batting average in baseball and hits .281 against teams from the National League West. Expect runs to come easily for Philadelphia, especially with their ace, Zach Wheeler, on the hill. Wheeler has been lights out at home with a 2.39 earned run average, and the Phillies have won 11 of the 15 games he started. Looking at recent form, the Phillies appear to be the steadier team, having won 2 of their last 3 games right after being swept. The Padres, meanwhile, are heading in the opposite direction, dropping 2 of their last 3 contests. San Diego's offense has gone quiet, managing just 10 runs in their last 3-game set, with 6 of those coming in their only win. Their lineup ranks near the bottom of the league, tied for 22nd in runs scored, and they face a monumental task against Wheeler, who has allowed only 4 total runs over his last 3 starts. The Phillies' bats also cooled off after scoring 13 runs in their last series opener, putting up just 3 runs in the next 2 games. However, the Padres' offense is expected to perform well against Waldron, who is just being called up from the minors for his first start. I understand the appeal of taking a shot with the Padres at a significant plus money price, but Philadelphia holds a clear and decisive advantage on the mound. It's difficult to know what to expect from Matt Waldron in his season debut, but this is a very tough situation for him to be thrown into. He has had his share of both good and bad outings in the past, but facing this lineup on the road is a tall order. I anticipate that the Phillies will give him a rough welcome to the 2024 season. As our first pick for this matchup, the Philadelphia Phillies to win and cover the spread as favorites is our full game side pick. Both teams are coming off games that stayed under the total, and there's good reason to expect another low-scoring affair. San Diego's offense has been struggling mightily, ranking just 22nd in the majors in runs scored. They've been particularly anemic recently, plating a meager 3 runs combined in their last 2 losses. Their struggles are likely to continue against an elite pitcher like Zach Wheeler, who has been nearly unhittable, giving up just 1 run in his last outing and a total of only 4 runs over his last 4 starts. On the other side, while Matt Waldron is making his first start after being called up and had a high 4.91 earned run average last season, the Phillies' offense isn't firing on all cylinders either. They are expected to score against him but not necessarily explode, as they have managed only 3 total runs in their last 2 games. Philadelphia should get a few runs on the board, but not enough to light up the scoreboard, while San Diego's bats will likely stay quiet. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. St. Louis Cardinals versus Pittsburgh Pirates. NL Central rivals kick off a 3-game series in Pittsburgh on Monday night as the St. Louis Cardinals visit the Pirates in the Steel City. This early week showdown pits 2 divisional foes against each other to set the tone for the next few days. The Pirates are certainly riding high after sweeping the Mets, putting up an incredible 30 runs over just 3 games. The big question, though, is whether that offensive firepower is here to stay or just a flash in the pan. They'll have a tough test on Monday against Cardinals right-hander starter Eric Fed. While Fed had a rough go against the Cubs in his last start, the Chicago lineup is a much bigger threat than what Pittsburgh typically brings to the table. Don't forget, despite their hot weekend, the Pirates are still near the bottom of the league, ranking 27th in runs scored and 29th in OPS for the season. Fed also has a great memory to draw on, having dominated this same Pirates team back on April 9th with 6 no-hit, shutout innings. That kind of past success should give him a major confidence boost. St. Louis is rolling into this series with some serious momentum of their own. They just finished a sweep of the Guardians, completely manhandling them by a combined score of 21-6. This isn't just a recent hot streak either. Oliver Marmol's team has been on fire for weeks, winning 10 of their last 13 games since mid-June. They are clearly in a rhythm, and it helps that they've already had a lot of success against Pittsburgh this year, taking 4 of the 6 games they've played so far. When you look at the offensive production for the entire season, it's not even close. St. Louis sits comfortably in 12th place with a respectable .723 team OPS. Pittsburgh, on the other hand, is languishing way down at 29th with a meager .654 team OPS. The gap is just as wide in clutch situations. The Cardinals are 9th in the league with a .756 OPS with runners in scoring position, showing they deliver when it counts. The Pirates, however, are all the way down at 25th with a .684 OPS in those same spots, struggling to cash in on their opportunities. Given that the Cardinals have also won 4 of their last 5 meetings, the advantage is clearly theirs. When it comes down to it, one team is playing consistent, winning baseball, while the other is hoping a single good weekend can erase a season of struggles. The Cardinals are simply the more reliable and trustworthy team in this matchup. As our first pick for this matchup, the St. Louis Cardinals money line is our full game side pick. New York Yankees versus Toronto Blue Jays. The New York Yankees are set to kick off a series against the Toronto Blue Jays on Monday, and the pitching matchup gives them a clear edge. While the Yankees have dropped 3 of the last 4 games started by Carlos Rodon, you can't pin the blame on him. He's been stellar all season, with a 2.92 earned run average and a 0.97 WHIP, and he's given up just 12 earned runs over his last 29 innings of work. Rodon has been even better on the road, where his earned run average drops to 2.57 and opponents are hitting just .201 against him. On the other side, you have Max Scherzer. He's a future Hall of Famer, no doubt, but he's also 40 years old and hasn't been able to maintain a consistent workload this season. In the 8 innings he has managed to pitch, he's been hit around for 9 hits and 5 runs. It really looks like we're watching the final chapter of a great career. Even though the Blue Jays have shown signs of life recently, the Yankees have been the superior team all season long in 2025. With both squads playing well, this has all the makings of a classic heavyweight battle between 2 American League East rivals. When they met for their first series this year, the Yankees took 2 out of 3 games, dominating Toronto by a combined score of 18-7. The last time they played a series in Toronto, the record was an even 2-2 split, but this time around, expect the Yankees to come out strong and take the opener. As our first pick for this matchup, the New York Yankees money line is our full game side pick. The under has been an absolute machine for the Yankees, hitting in all 10 of their previous games. This trend holds up in specific situations, too, with the under going 41-23-3 when they're playing on 0 days of rest, and 14-7-1 in their divisional matchups. If Max Scherzer can somehow keep the powerful Yankees lineup from exploding, this should be a low-scoring contest. His counterpart, Carlos Rodon, is unlikely to give up more than 4 runs, and the Yankees' bullpen is one of the most reliable in the league, boasting the 6th lowest earned run average in MLB. The Blue Jays' bullpen has been no slouch either, pitching to a 1.19 WHIP, which is tied for 3rd best in baseball. Looking at the history between these 2 teams, the under has only hit in 3 of their last 10 head-to-head games. Their first series this year saw a total of 25 runs scored across 3 games. However, a more recent trend shows that the under has hit in 4 of their last 5 meetings, suggesting a shift toward tighter, lower-scoring affairs. The Yankees' recent overall form strongly supports the under, which is 9-1 in their last 10 games, a stretch where they've allowed 5 or fewer runs in 8 of those contests. For Toronto, the under is an even 5-5 in their last 10, and they've held opponents to 3 runs or less in 4 of their last 5 games. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. Cincinnati Reds versus Boston Red Sox. A three-game interleague series kicks off Monday night between the Cincinnati Reds and the Boston Red Sox. Both teams are looking to gain some ground and build momentum as they head into the new week. The Red Sox haven't been playing their best baseball lately, but if you're going to pick a spot to support them, this is it. They have their ace, Crochet, on the mound, and he's been nothing short of dominant. With a 2.06 earned run average, he boasts the third best mark in the entire league and has been on an absolute tear recently. In his last start, he was unhittable, striking out 10 batters over 7 scoreless innings. This wasn't a fluke. He's allowed 1 or fewer earned runs in 4 of his last 5 outings. He's also a workhorse, consistently pitching at least 6 innings in all of those starts, so expect him to go deep into this game against Cincinnati. The Reds are countering with a rookie who is making just his second career start. You simply can't expect a pitcher that inexperienced to maintain top form, and he's likely to get a harsh dose of reality from the Boston lineup on Monday. Boston has also had Cincinnati's number recently, winning 4 of their last 5 matchups by a comfortable margin. There's good reason to believe that trend will hold up, especially after their bats came alive in their last game. The Red Sox offense has been powerful this season, leading the entire league in doubles per game while also cracking the top 10 in home run rate. They tend to hit even better in the comfort of their home ballpark, which should give them another advantage here. On the flip side, the Cincinnati offense has been trending in the wrong direction, falling into the bottom half of the league in batting average and ranking in the bottom 10 for strikeout rate. As our first pick for this matchup, the Boston Red Sox money line is our full game side pick. This game features 2 teams sitting in 4th place in their respective divisions, which tells you their offenses can't be counted on to put up huge run totals every night. The single biggest reason to lean toward the under is Boston's starting pitcher. Crochet isn't just good, he's one of the best pitchers in baseball this year. His sparkling 2.06 earned run average is proof that he can carve up even the most dangerous lineups, and the Reds' offense is decidedly average. They lack real firepower, with only one player managing to hit 10 or more home runs, and there isn't much star power on the roster outside of De La Cruz. Boston is also in a state of flux offensively as they adjust to life after the Rafael Devers trade, and their promising rookie, Roman Anthony, has struggled to find his footing, batting under .200 through his first 18 games, with the Reds having gone under the total in 6 of their last 7 contests. All signs point to another low-scoring game. As our second pick for this matchup, under the projected total is our full game total pick. That's all for now, so if you have any other games you would like reviewed, then leave a comment down below with the game you would like analyzed. Subscribe to our channel, leave a like on this video, and we'll get to it as soon as we possibly can. We would also love to hear your opinion on the picks presented to you in this video, whether you agree or disagree with them, so leave a comment down below and do let us know.